Alright guys, I'm alright, just had to re-stitch myself back at the city. Oh man, that sucked.
I'm sure nobody saw.
I'm surprised you had enough thread to stitch that many pieces back together.
So, what I'm about to show you guys is probably one of the more infamous parts of the game, man. Oh, god damn it, YouTube, not again.
Yeah, he got Hush to help him.
It has been a long time since a customer has visited my shop.
Oh wait, you all good, James?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
Welcome to the shop of Shriel the Pago. We specialize in gaming for demons.
Dun-dun-dun.
My
This
name
is
is
level
also... You can also call me Trace the Page.
You seem to be very good at headbutts.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention we could do that in this game?
Oh, you know,
I
you're showing it
invite
off
you
with the
to-
statues, yeah.
Will you test my amazing shop? Thank you. Are you familiar with the rules?
Yes, I am. Let's just get on with it, please.
Okay, no need to be a jerk. Oh,
And don't mind me as I do this.
I'm sorry, I just have Pokemon game syndrome. I have to repeat everything.
Wait,
I'm
what
sorry,
did you do?
but that moment just pretty much tells us everything.
Also, I'm just gonna ask real quick, was I the only one that experienced that little YouTube glitch a little earlier?
No, I
No,
experienced
I-
it too.
Yeah, same
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
But yeah, but other than that, I love how Hype's like, my amazing shop when he said my humble shop. It's like, that is the exact opposit of what he said. Hype is being very humble. My
humble,
incredible
I'll be fat,
one-of-a-kind shop.
Anyway, just gonna get out of the way. This minigame right here blows, because what you're supposed to do is that you gotta head bash a whole bunch of these demon skulls. The only problem is, there's a bit of delay in your headbutt ability, and they expect you to jump and headbutt very often.
Well,
Yeah.
that and, like, it also seems very precise.
So, how'd I do, Doc?
Well, I guess you're ahead... No, never mind.
you should probably practice at the lower level.
But yeah, just going back to like that whole thing you mentioned about like, you know, like the humble. That's not the opposite of humble. I was just thinking back to Green Screen Show where it's like, I will hold a competition to see who's the most humble. See the twist?
So, how many are we supposed to break?
Around
that's fine.
20 or 30-ish? I forget the exact number, but you gotta bash a lot of them, and the time is pretty strict on this.
I can see.
There we go.
You're the first one to have ever cleared this level.
Are you
I'm
sure
now out of
about...
a job.
No, can you just have John Cena pop in and go, are you sure about that?
No. Oh, look, a health up.
Yep, and he's the only one of these three brothers that has one, which is why I just decided to say screw to the other two levels and went right to the level 3.
Oh,
You have a
okay.
good day now.
So the other two are
Be
just
sure to
un-
have an umbrella. I heard it's going to rain soon.
So the other two are just worthless.
With my tears, because I'm gonna go out of business now.
So the other two are worthless. How do you, James? How do you? Whoa! Suddenly, greenery. James, how can you tell on the world map what is and is not a location to land in? Because that place we landed earlier looked just about the same as any other body of water.
I mean, it's a very enclosed
think-
space of water,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I mean, it would never hurt to try
it's a
it. But
very
otherwise, yeah,
small-
a lot of that is very much trial and error.
Yeah, it's a really small space of water, so I'm guessing, like, it is trying to tell you, like, basically saying, hey, here's a sneaky little secret here.
But they never do it. But they never do anything where like they never do anything where a point of interest is like on one square of grass in a big field
Yeah.
of grass.
No, they do not Dragon Quest 1 it.
Phew.
You know, it's funny you bring that up, though, Matt, because I remember in the earlier Gargoyles Quest games, the first one and the second one, the overworld was very much like that of a Dragon Quest map. Also, I'm just gonna take the hit because I got time. I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, I was
Ain't
gonna
nobody
say.
got time for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it definitely looks like with some of the platforming and the gliding, it's almost like a strategy where you have to like say where should you jump and where should you.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to describe it. Like,
Where should you come from? Where should you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh geez, waters. I mean, that's fair. We're a fire demon. Also,
Water is acidic to certain demons, yes.
Also, especially with how big our hitbox is, it almost like out of nowhere, just kind of reminds me of Alien Hunter almost, with like how we have to like platform in a very specific way.
I suppose. But yeah, I was just going
Oh
back
no,
to
not
the
Alien
map,
Hunter,
like,
Alien Soldier. My bad.
like just going back to the map real quick. You guys are making the remark about how like it'd be really hard to figure out what places you can go to. I just
Oh,
imagine.
by the way,
if,
did anyone here love Angel Island in Sonic 3? Kind of think that I think this came out the same year as Sonic 3, so...
Not the fire bats.
Funny coincidences.
The forest. Proto Man,
just
we told
showed
you
up,
no
man.
good would ever come from this.
Yeah, no, I was about to make the
Oops.
Proto Man joke.
Shit.
Oh well, look what you did, Proto. Sorry, back to
I will say though, death doesn't really penalize you all that much in this game. Like, you just get rebooted right to your last checkpoint, and thankfully there's no lives either, so you're
know.
pretty good.
I just
what
imagine, like, you said death, I just imagine, like, actual, like, the Grim Reaper popping up and going, hey man, hey,
That's how he's
you
basically
just
like
need
Rick.
to go back? Yeah. Okay.
I heard when you said the A. I did not think you were saying A man. I thought you were just like Grim Reaper shows up. Eh. Just sends you on your way.
So he basically is
So
like
he
Rick.
would do that, yeah.
So okay, so that's cool. You just go back a screen and you just go back a screen and no. Honestly, for a Capcom game, no lives is a very gracious gift they've given us.
And inside this little cavern here, we got our first talisman, the Skull Talisman. With this, I do believe, I'm trying to remember if this. The Skull Talisman pretty much gives us, I think it increases our chances of getting health from enemies.
Okay.
I don't know why, but with Skull, I imagined it would just like increase the power of your headbutt because Skull.
That's
yeah.
what I thought. That's what I would have thought too. But no, it's actually.
Oh, I'll be this dude.
Oh crap!
Phew.
Hello there, fire friend.
Oh, he doesn't talk. He's just mean. He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He's just mean.
Hello, Firebrand. I am fire.
I love the feel of fire in my bones, which
Not
is why
gonna-
I totally
Fire
killed
starts
myself
to
on
burn.
purpose, because this is something that the developers did not intend for you to do. Watch. Notice how how the burning tree tops are pretty much gone now.
Yeah.
Observe. Pay no mind to me. I'm just enjoying a jolly.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wait, are you supposed to go back this way after we've killed? Oh, hey.
Yep, because all that shrubbery was hiding a health up.
Oh.
Oh, and technically you're not supposed. And technically, all that shrubbery doesn't burn away until after your fight with the big boss guy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Huh.
That, I believe, is an oversight from the developers, and yes, that totally is a kind of a guy dang it moment.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Also, does this game factor in elements at all with our damage output and our spells?
Yes, certain weapons will do better at certain bosses than others.
Why are we
which is
shooting
I had
fire?
a very miserable time with
Yeah,
Big Nice McGee earlier.
I was about to make that joke, Logan. It's like you're trying to fight the fire monster with your fire breath. That can only
Yeah,
do
shouldn't we-
so wonderfully.
Yeah, shouldn't we
Oh,
use
wait.
Earth? Oh,
It's not over yet.
use your Earth power. Oh gosh.
Yeah, just spit on them.
No, you use ground against fire. It is always super effective.
Yeah. What you
Yeah,
said.
use the slow bearing ground against the fast and wily fire.
It's risk
Time it whenever he's
reward.
like on the ground like that.
Pokemon logic, man.
I know you are. I'm just messing with you.
You asshole.
Oh jeez. Oh god, we're
don't
gonna
know.
die.
Oh boy.
In hindsight, maybe I should use my ginseng there.
Or you could
Kentucky-
rewind. You can rewind
Kentucky-
the feature with this new wonderful console you have.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never did that at least once in this game, or so far anyway.
Mine's actually different for the sake of cutting.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fair.
But anyway, I was just saying,
Oh.
like with all the times he gets burned, it's like Kentucky Fried Red Armorer.
There we go.
And the fires of hell go poof.
Oh, I was really expecting something bigger after such a
Ooh, the
build-up.
wind
And
crest.
hey,
Okay.
pick it up.
So this right here is the tornado fire crest. This thing
Oh.
is very situational. In fact, I dare say it's borderline useless.
Hey, you can jump higher.
Honestly, what it is, basically what happens is that you shoot out a little tornado, which you can use as a platform. That's literally all there is to it.
Oh.
What do the Roman numerals mean?
Those are the numbered levels, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like one's level 1, and the 3 ones is level 3, and so on and so forth.
Before I forget, going back to the map, like you talk about how when you try to find areas that are actually viable levels, I would love if there's an instance where you don't where you dive bomb into an area that's technically not level, but you still tried anyway. It just cuts to a gag of him just like face planting onto the floor and then just flying back up to the map.
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I'm still demonic.
I would have been you know what? I would love to have seen that, or I'd love to see that if this game ever got the reboot treatment. I don't know. I feel like I mean, Capcom has said that they want to start reviving some of their IPs, and well, you know, wouldn't hurt to revive this one.
See, that's the thing
nice.
that surprises me is that apparently how well did this game do at launch?
Oh, on the Super Nintendo, I don't think it really did that well because this was like right around the time when like the PlayStation and Sega Saturn were starting to hit like magazines and store advertisements everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up then because I was gonna say like the game has been almost kind of a cult classic in more recent times.
I mean, there's also the matter of fact that this game didn't get that much advertising in the US to begin with. I mean, did you see that box art from earlier?
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So it's Demon's Crest, also known as Demon's Blazon in Japan. The third game, he's known as Red Armor, whatever in Japan.
Right. Yep.
Let's see if I can go down to reception.
No, I mean, as far as reception is concerned, like a lot of people do agree that this is easily one of those overlooked Super Nintendo gems.
So
right.
okay, I want you.
Hold on, real quick. Look at that pretty little tornado. Why don't we jump into it?
Oh yeah, vortex down there. Also, your own tornadoes are pretty
Ow.
pitiful as a spell.
Yeah, they are.
Oh no, not you
This
again.
guy.
Yep, time to redo a boss fight.
You
I think in total we fight these things like 3 times.
counting or not counting this one and the one we did beforehand?
Counting those two.
Oh, I
So
wish
the
you
next
could
time we
duck.
see him is the last time?
I think we fight this thing one more time after
I
this.
really wish we
Okay.
could duck. Oh gosh.
Well, that's why I said.
Yeah, let's see. So, okay, I'm gonna read this little review that they left on the Wikipedia article. I want you to remember that this is a Capcom Super Nintendo game.
Uh-huh.
GamePro criticized the repetitive music and lack of variety in enemy attacks.
Ba-dum-bum.
It's a Capcom Super Nintendo game. I don't know what they were wanting.
I don't know either.
They did praise the macabre graphics and complexity of the gameplay, particularly the use of your abilities. They summed up that they said apparently a lot of people gave it like an 8 out of 10, 3 out of 5. I think the lowest score I got was from Famitsu, which was a 28 out of. Actually, no, 28 out of 40 is still pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
still,
like a 50.
That's like a 7.5 if nothing else.
Yeah, why the heck did this not do well?
Again, there's the whole thing. There's a difference between critical reception and overall sales
Yeah, and
Fair,
sales.
fair.
or
And-
financial reception. There you go.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was about to say, now, companies tend to focus more so on the financial reception than critical reception.
Yeah.
Well, you could say it was also that case, that it's always been that way.
Well, that's what I
To be
mean.
fair.
Oof.
So this little area here is probably the only major instance where the tornado might be useful, but otherwise you really don't need it. Like this, there's that whole area we were just in. Like there's this gust of wind that's so pleasing, which you can just screw art.
You better not get me.
Ooh, I guess there's some worth in this art after all.
Yeah, just screw art. It's like, the Joker is not cinema.
Nah, I think the Joker's fine for what I've seen. They
No,
did a
no,
really
no,
good job
no.
with it.
They aren't saying that Joker isn't cinema. They're saying Marvel movies aren't cinema.
I know, I was just trying to make a joke.
Anyway,
It's
what
silly.
we just got there is the Crown Talisman. With this, basically, coin pop-ups are a lot more common now.
Wait, how are we flying? Like straight up
I was
flying?
about to say, I thought we could only
when-
hover.
When
The
Oh.
stuff on the. Oh, I thought those were demons on the side of the walls. That's like
No,
grass
it's
being
just
blown upward.
it's just to show that there's a gust of wind in this area that can help us levitate.
Okay. Oh,
Hey,
wrong room.
I
Sorry.
was just wondering if you can help me with my garden here.
I got you a gift. He does that. Jeez, like, oh jeez.
It's like, hey, check out my new
But
camera.
it was from Spencer's. Oh man.
I think in an area like this, if you were that impatient, would be very. You could use the tornado if you want to, just to get a move on. Me, I just rather go back on the go back up the winds.
Just
fair.
going back to Matt's joke, it's like,
But I got this from Spencer's. Joke's on you. No one goes to Spencer's.
But I do.
Like I said, nobody.
And then that's when Firebrand killed you. So now nobody goes to Spencer's. His lifelong quest being fulfilled.
Be that jerk. Oh, by the way, for those wondering why we've been collecting like little scraps of toilet paper every now and again,
yeah,
these are what we use for spells. Basically, there's a shop back in town that'll sell you some spells, and I think they're inscripted into these scraps of paper.
Okay.
I will say though that I never really bother with the spells because really in this game you don't exactly need them.
Ow.
Would you say that they spell disaster?
More like they don't spell anything.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, we have the Sonic 3 booze just getting on your case.
Oh jeez.
Cool.
Oh,
Sonic,
nice.
Did you say Sonic 3 booze?
Well, yeah, you know, in Sandopolis, you have those ghosts there flying around.
Oh.
Oh.
I was about to make fun of you.
Also, it's funny because technically the ghosts in Sonic Adventure 2
I was about to say you were
aren't they?
stupid.
You're right. They do kind of. Oh.
I'm sorry, just I love that timing where I was jokingly saying, "Oh, I was about to say you were stupid." You're right.
No. I was talking to James about the booze. So James, is there a particular stage?
Oh, yeah, Arma.
Oh,
he
Arma's
looks-
back.
Does he look different?
Nice shade of green you got going there.
Oh, hey, hi.
Yeah, I know. But, anyway.
Nice to see you again, Firebrand.
Nice to
I
see you, Orma.
There shall be no mercy for you this time.
Wait, you mean there was mercy before?
Oh, you're so nice.
Also, why is he more green-like now?
I guess just to signify that he's gotten a little more powerful than before.
And he probably, you know, it's probably because he's possessing another crest on him. We got beat out of him.
As a matter of fact, he does. He does, yeah.
Actually,
Is he-
yeah,
is he
that
the-
makes
is he-
sense.
Is he the one who
But
always...
I would say that half of the crests you get in this game do come from Arma.
Okay, interesting. Probably a win.
Although it
I
doesn't
guess.
look like his
Oh,
moveset's changed that much.
fair enough.
Not yet though, but he does have a new ability that you gotta watch out for, which he'll probably spew out soon. But otherwise, his attacks hit a little harder, and his health is a little beefy.
Yeah.
I kind of wish we had like a health pickup or something, or like a self-healing item.
But we
well-
can get potions.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
ginseng.
potions are your best bet. Like again, I did. That's pretty much the reason why I went to that potion shop and got the ginseng. Oh, here's a special attack now. You can summon
That-
tornadoes.
Okay, that's where we get the wind crest.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Do we have our ginseng anymore? Get
Now
the
I'm
ginseng.
listening.
Also,
Okay,
that's
good.
right.
Okay.
Oh, and that's right. James earlier picked up another empty bottle we can use. Nice.
And I will say this right now, folks. Yes, this is going to be a 100% playthrough.
I
am
love
going
that
after all those
slow.
scraps of toilet paper and all the bottles.
I was about to say, I love that slowly moving forward flying attack. That's where it's just
Coming
kinda like,
at ya. And if you get hit, it's
I'm
your
gonna
own
get ya.
fault. I'm just gonna fly in this direction and mind my own business. If you get hit, it's your own fault.
Ow.
Oh, never mind.
I call Mulligan.
He totally does.
Can it be my whirlwind move has been defeated? Again,
Yeah.
Mulligan. What are you?
Firebrand.
I'm Firebrand, bitch.
Goodbye for now, Firebrand.
Bye for now.
He's actually gonna-
Bye for now,
Oh, look at that! Look at that! He farted out another crest.
Also,
I think
my
it's the
God,
same joke
also,
we
my
made
God,
to look
if
at.
the tone of this game was a little more like sassy, he absolutely would call us Firebland.
He really.
Air Gargoyle.
Hey, and I'm going to call, and Firebrand would go, Doma.
Don't know. Wow.
Eh. Honestly, I was gonna
ma.
say like when Arma was literally going like, "Who are you?" and then I met with Firebrand. It's like, "Oh, I'm just the depancer of certain fancy knights."
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Don't ask.
Yeah, he depances the knight.
Aerial Gargoyle.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is the aerial gargoyle, the one of the few forms I actually do make quite a bit of mileage out of. Because yes, with this you can fly.
Yay.
Well, it is a little on the awkward side to handle.
So it doesn't look like you can. It doesn't look like you can really fly downward, since again, all you really can do is drop and hopefully catch
It's more
yourself.
you can go up, sideways, and then plummet.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Basically, how it goes is that in order to fly, you actually have to hold down on I think it's the A button to fly, and if you want to drop down, yeah, you just have to let go, just press the jump button again to drop like you usually do.
Can you
Okay.
still
It takes
cling
some
on
getting
the
used to,
walls?
but
'Cause I
otherwise
noticed
this-
you're not doing it.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you still cling the walls? Because I noticed you're not doing it a whole lot.
No, the air gargoyle, despite those fancy talents, cannot grab onto walls.
Well, I figured to be fair, it would make sense, like a good trade-off for being able to fly more fluidly.
Joke's on you,
So why-
your attack is made of air. That means it's ineffective, bitch.
So why do we come back here?
Because we're going to take that other pathway we decided to skip.
Okay. I get. Oh, that's right. This whole time I've been trying to ask: is there a particular level that you just do not like coming back to in this game?
For this game in particular, I can't say there's any levels I outright despise. I would say at the very least there's one boss I remember that's outright
Oh, what are you?
What is
this
that?
thing is
Horrifying.
something straight out of HR. I
It's
was about to say something straight out of HR Geiger.
It
does
looks like
look
a
like a
cross
Geiger.
between. It looks like a cross between a caterpillar, a praying mantis, and a horsefly.
But look, it has a human face.
That's a
I didn't say it
demon.
was a complete cross.
Not going a lot. Okay, I've been watching Linkara's like reviews of the Hellraiser comics. This thing certainly fucking looks like a Cenobite.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess.
that's I can see.
I guess silly question to ask. I'm assuming this entire play. Oh, nice. I'm assuming this game takes place in the demon realm.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said before, right when you see that little portrait of the human there, just put your thumb over it, and honestly, nothing in this entire game's plot will have changed.
Yeah.
There are
Okay.
no human interactions whatsoever, and I don't know why they even bothered to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
The human just like appears, goes like, "Well, that's my check," just leaves.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I think the only reason why the human realm is ever acknowledged in the first place is just to tie this game with the Ghosts and Goblins series. And that's literally it. And even then, beyond Firebrand, there's really nothing. Like, all the demons here are very unique. Like, nothing you'd ever see in a Ghosts and Goblins game.
Yeah, I figured it would have been more effective if maybe the human you see at the beginning was Arthur or Prin Prin.
Yeah, like Princess Prin Prin, give her a cameo. I mean, she could definitely use the FaceTime.
I'm just throwing this out there. I would love if there was like a crossover game where, kind of like what we saw in the comics, kind of where Arthur and Firebrand have to put aside their differences for the greater good.
Yeah, like, honestly, why not, again, maybe have Arthur be a part of this story for all I care and have him be partially a bad guy, only up until the very end. But anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite done with our Fruity Pebbles scavenger hunt quest thingy. Stay tuned for the next part.
Bye.